Hello everyone and welcome to Sandbox Challenge Season 2. And the topics of this season is chain reaction. So at the beginning of the stream, I'd like to ask the chat to do me a favor. So as you might have seen in the title's image, usually I'm not doing my stream in English because most of my chat members are using Chinese as their main language, but in international events such as Sandbox Challenge or the card review we are doing tomorrow, I will be using English as the major language. So there might be, in some cases, that some players come to my chat and ask the question in Chinese, in which I will temporarily switch back to Chinese and answer them, so they can have an idea of what is happening on the screen. Okay, so because we probably will be very busy in the sandbox submit by our excellent community members, so it's not guaranteed that I will be able to look into the chat throughout this stream. So in case I'm switching back and forth from Chinese and English, or in case any players just come and ask if it's okay to ask any question in other language, and I didn't notice, please chat and help us and answer those players for me. Okay? 今天我们不会开欢乐场，今天主要是玩这个活动。Okay, so in the first season of Sandbox Challenge, we asked the players to try to build a sandbox that is able to deliver as much damage as possible in one turn, which turned out to be a really competitive event. So as you guys have maybe played my holiday puzzles, our last puzzle in the series is 5 Wars Party, which you probably will solve the puzzle by triggering multiple festival cannon at the same time. So you will find a lot of fireball onto your hero Lloyd. And for me, it's pretty interesting to see the chain reaction in a card game, because if it is actually the optimal play, you will need to do a lot of calculations to be able to release the chain reaction correctly. So I think that might be a good idea to learn some game mechanic, and so I decided to host this event. It's not as competitive as the previous one because we don't have a lot of limitation in the rules for this event. So I hope more players will be able to enjoy events like this. Hello, Lucky Cross. I think I have received a submission from you. Okay, so that being said, let's move to our event page. Okay, so I will quickly run through the event page, and if you don't know what we are doing tonight yet, you will probably have a rough idea after this. Okay, so have you played the holiday puzzles we just released recently and make your way to the final puzzles 5 Wars Party? I will probably play this puzzle just for the content sake. If you have been enjoying, which we hope you do, this puzzle made from the feature Sandbox mode, now you can even have the chance to make your own. This time, the challenge is to set the board for the most splendid fireworks in your imagination. Read on for all the details and claim the fantastic prize. So let's take a look at the rule. So the rule is pretty simple this time. You can use any amount of cards and modify them freely as you wish to set up a game turn. This includes but not limited to placing units on the board, placing cards in the graveyard, decks, and hand for both your opponent and yourself. So you can do a lot of funny things because you can modify the card as much as you want this time. So when everything is ready, it's assumed that player will perform exactly one game action to release the fireworks. So you can only do one game action. And one game action is referring to playing a card from your hand, playing an attachment, attacking with an unit or your hero, or simply ending the turn. So your goal is to trigger multiple effects by performing that one gun action, and thus assemble your fireworks effect. So before we take a look into this sample idea, let me quickly open the holiday puzzle page. Hello Pusa, welcome to the stream. So I was talking about this firework party puzzle, and I will quickly show you the standard solution. So you should play some unit to block the recoil damage from the festival cannon. I believe Pusa will have some kind of nightmare of seeing this puzzle again. So after we put down the defense like this, we can start by playing some fireballs. And when we play second fireball, you will see a lot of chain reactions, basically the death effect from this multiple festival cannon. And this is not the greatest fireworks, but I have an idea to host this event when I'm designing the holiday puzzle. I kind of want to use the Sandbox challenge as the following event of my holiday puzzles, but I'm not really sure when should we release the event, because I think there should be a lot of players who will probably want to quit from Skyweaver for a moment to enjoy their holiday and their New Year's. So the last puzzle in the series is published at December 25. So if I just host the event as soon as the puzzle series ends, I don't think a lot of players will join. That's why we wait until the New Year to host this event. So let's check the sample ideas now after we finish the last puzzles from the series. So this showcases what a basic chain reaction might look like. So if you have played the game for a decent amount of time, you should know what will happen in this puzzle, right? We pick a pyrocryptor to kill it, and it will deal 1 damage to the leftmost unit on the opponent's board. So they will trigger 1 by 1 in the left shape, and eventually killing the timbers, the rightmost unit, and the last timber that dies will trigger the death effect and kill your enemy. So this is a most simple chain reaction in my opinion, so we just use that as an example. Okay, so before we start to check the submissions, we will explain the rewards. So I'm not going to pick a winner myself for this event. Instead, after we reveal all of the submissions, I'm asking you to vote for your favorite fireworks in the chat for me, and we will pick a winner from the votes from you guys. So not me, but I will probably join the vote myself, but I count as 1 vote, just same as you guys. So the fireworks with most votes will get a golden fire sight, and the second place will get a golden prismata, and the third place will get a golden pyrocryptor. And I would like to thank everyone that joined the event and vote for this Sandbox creator. So we will be hosting a giveaway for everyone who come to stream tonight. Okay. So let's start by looking the submission from the players. And before that, let me do one final. Let me explain one final rules for tonight's stream. I received 17 submissions for this event. Actually 25 submissions, but some of them are from the same player, so we will be only using the latest one. So from these 17 submissions, half of them actually does not use the sandbox link right. So I cannot open their sandbox. I don't know if they are in the chat right now, but if your sandbox is not shown, but you still want to show your sandbox to all the Skywalker players, you can respond to my Discord private message. I try to ask everyone to resubmit, but only a few of them respond with the correct link. But if you fail to respond in time, you can still send the sandbox to me, and I will show you in the future stream. Okay, so we only get 9 baddest submission in the end, which is quite unfortunately. I wish the offshore team can make sandbox more easier to use in the future, because I think this is really a great mode. Blank handle say you got mine. Yes, I think your links is working nicely. Okay, so that being said, let's start to check the submissions. So the very first one is from Henry Chat. I believe he submitted this sandbox at the very first day I announced the event. So grave cleaning service by Henry Chat. So here's the deal. I'm not going to look at the graveyard and our deck. I'm just going to guess what is happening in their sandbox by looking into the units on the board and cards in my hand, and maybe the card count in the deck or in the graveyard. And let's see if we can guess what they are going to do with their fireworks correctly. Okay, so graveyard cleaning service. Oh, by the way, we should read their anything you would like to add. So their gain action is to play Cloud Wipe, and their anything you would like to add says, today I learned Inspire take effect before death. Okay, interesting. So when we play we have a lot of Town Golem. Actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be copying 6 times, and it should kill all the timbers one by one. And each timber will be dealing 5 damage twice, because we have a Grave King. So they will kill Phoenix. He say Inspire effect take effect before death. So we should kill 6 Cloud Wipe. Actually, we have 35 cards in the grave and none in the deck. So I guess this will put 7. Oh no. This should put Cloud Wipe. Actually, I'm not sure the triggering sequence, so maybe we can learn something from this puzzle. There are 2 possibilities. First one is that I play Cloud Wipe, and 7 copies of Cloud Wipe will be put into the graveyard, and Phoenix should be reviving 7 times. I'm not sure. And second possibility is that the Cloud Wipe go into the graveyard one by one, but each Cloud Wipe will only trigger 1 timber. So the Phoenix will should still be reviving, but I'm not sure which is the case. Let's just play card. Okay, so put into the grave and put into the grave. No? Oh, after he dies, the second Cloud Wipe is put into the grave. Oh, so it's the second case. So actually, this is a nice thing to know, because sometimes it might matter. I believe Pusa will have a deja vu feeling, because I think he was just being tortured by how Phoenix interact with the graveyard for like 2 whole weeks. Okay, so our graveyard had 35 cards before, but after the Cloud Wipe, our graveyard is really very, very clean. So this is the green fireworks from Mr. Henry Chess. so he dealt literally no harm to our environment. Thank you for doing that, Mr. Henry Trust. Okay, so let's go to our second submission. This is from Manticro. I don't know if he is in the chat, but if you are in the chat, sir. Clean as fuck. Phoenix Fire by Manticro. And let's check his scan action and anything he would like to add. So we have a lot of Vanessa and Vessel Volcano and some Phoenix. His scan action is attack the leftmost enemy unit with your hero. And anything you would like to add says, I wasn't sure if you need to win the game. If that is the case, I will try to change it and re-upload. Also, I guess that Manticro is the user who asks about the rules on official Discord. Yeah, he asked about if any of each hero should die after the chain reaction, which is not necessary. You can play the 5 worlds without harming any hero in Skyweaver. So let's see. We have a lot of cards in the deck. I guess Rumble will summon 1 unit, and Totem will summon 3, and Vanessa will be revived from the graveyard. So we actually have had an Phoenix. So is he supposed to be revived? That's pretty crazy. That's the cruel one. Who is the author? The author is a player whose name Manticro. I don't believe I have ever played a game with this player, but it's always good to see a new face who's enjoying the Sandbox. So I guess there should be 3 slash in the opponent graveyard, because I see 3 Vanessa, and 2 slash in our own graveyard. And the challenge is to guess what will the Totem and Rumble bring us. I think slash is light, and we have earth and dark, earth, dark, fire. So we need water, metal, mind, and what? And air. Water, metal, mind, and air. I don't think I know anything with interesting death effect in this prince. And we don't have a Grave King, but we have 12 cards in our deck actually. Okay, so I guess at least one of the unit that get pulled by Totem and Rumble will be Gruber, and others should be some 5 worth unit. So that's my guess. So wait, water. Okay, I am staying with my guess. Let's just see what happened. So this should kill 2 Vanessas and the Rumble. So this is killing the offside. Okay, so we get the Gruber. This is killing offside Vessel Volcano. So it will kill Phoenix Gruber, 2 slash, and maybe Totem. Oh! Oh, I actually forgot. Yellow Jack is a very good unit in this event because it has summon effect, which it's really hard to think of other effect than summon and death for this challenge. Okay, so he modified Gruber. Let me replay it again because I think it's pretty decent chain reaction. So this kill this and this and this, and 2 slash kill that, and Gruber put Phoenix fuel into the graveyard, and the trigger of this will kill this, and this. So Phoenix will kill both Vanessa, and then both Vanessa is reviving 2 slash, which kill the Totem, and Totem will be 3 Yellow Jack, and no hero is harmed in the Sandbox. So this is a very good one. I actually like it a lot. So this is Phoenix Fire from Mr. Manticore. Nice job. So let's take a look at our third one. This one is from Mr. Blank Handle in the chat. Oh, is that RNG based? Yeah, because we have some unit with equal heal, so we don't know how the festival cannon is going to kill, right? So it's a bit pity, but it is still a very good puzzle. Okay, so let's check Blank Handle's instruction. He say there is literally only one thing you can do and turn, and anything you would like to add, say big bada boom, big bada boom. Let's see if anything have sunset or sunrise effect, or I see a phoenix with the hex. So when I press enter, this phoenix will die, and it will kill the offside phoenix and the rumble. And then this phoenix is going to kill this festival cannon, and then this festival cannon should hit at least this phoenix and this quadra, unless the rumble is going to draw something crazy. I already see some. This is greenstone, right? I already seen some greenstone in the grave. So I guess rumble is pulling unmodified Vanessa, which will pull a greenstone. So let's see. After the second phoenix die and the quadra dies, this phoenix will kill both totem and bring Colossoid down to 4, and also Mortonus down to 3, and then Quadra will kill Mortonus, and Mortonus will kill 2 Dungeons, right? Let me think, do I mess the... Actually, this totem should pull something first, and then they will be killed. Wait, actually, no. These will not get damaged by the second phoenix, rather they will get damaged by these 2 Dongshang, and this will take 1. So is this Colossal going to die? If so, wait. Oh, it will die because it will be killed by Moltenus because it's not fire. So we will get, actually all the units that get pulled by totems will also die unless they are fire, right? So I'm not sure. It's actually a bit hard to guess who will die. I guess we will die, right? Because the Vanessa, which get pulled by Rumble, will be killed by Festival Cannon, and then pull Greenstone, and Greenstone will be killed by Moltenus Trigger, and okay. So here's the deal. I guess this totem will pull something that kill the final Longboy, and the Longboy will be killing CT. That's my guess. So let's check the fireworks from Mr. Brain Candle. And the turn, and this will kill 2. Is this Vanessa? Wait. Okay, so it's Vanessa, right? So Festival cannot kill 3 and get a Greenstone. And the chain will kill Molten Rust, and Molten Rust will kill everyone. Oh, okay, so I guess we die. Nail it. So I guess that count as I guess anything right, except I didn't call the Pycryptor, but anything that get pulled, if each is able to kill the Longboy, then the fireworks will act this way, right? Okay, cool puzzle, Mr. Blank Candle, and thank you for joining the event. Michael Bay approves. I don't get the joke, but okay. Okay, so the next one is from Last Strike. Last Strike. I believe I also don't know this player. So the name of his sandbox is Puzzle by Let's Try. And let's check his instruction. He say lab enemy most right timber unit kills 1. And anything you would like to add is say nope thanks. Okay. So this is kind of looks like our simple sandbox. So I guess I don't have to guess what happened for this one. We left this guy, and you will kill this guy, and this guy kill this guy, this guy kill this guy, 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 and kill this guy. So I guess he really want me to say kill this guy multiple times. Okay, so this is a basic form of the puzzle. So I guess if we don't want to enjoying our new year too much fancy, we can do a simpler thing like this. So this is the puzzle from Mr. Last Strike. Okay, so time for our 5th submission is from Mr. No Blessed 727. So I have to confess that I try my best not to look at anyone's submission, so I can give my genuine reflection when I'm opening those on stream. But what it was supposed to be the last, and we can switch the sequence, but so there are some miscommunication between me and Mr. No Blessed. So the first submission he made with the Google phone does not work. So I asked him for a new link on Discord today. So he gave me the correct link, and I always check the link that participant gave me to make sure they will actually work when I'm going to stream them. So if anything went wrong, I will have a chance to contact them and ask them to resend again. So after I open this sandbox, I am kind of really confused. So let's just wrap the No Blessed firework now instead of leaving it to be the last. So it says this is the greatest chain reaction ever by me. Lagricus is asking, did your submission got taken in? You should be the next one if I am reading correctly. So let's focusing on this one first. No Blessed say play the tempting cards, and anything you would like to add, say evaluate the board statement and make a cold-hearted decision to use forbidden banjo technique. So I checked if this sandbox worked in this afternoon just a few hours ago. And I opened that and I'm so confused because there's only 4 possible action, actually 5. So sorry, there are 5 possible action in this puzzle. So the first one is to play doubling cube, which doesn't trigger anything, I believe. And the second one is to play bone mass, which doesn't do even anything because we have nothing in the grave. So this only count as a dark and spell inspire trigger, but as you can see, we don't have any inspire effect on board. So the third one looks like pretty promising because we can deal 2 damage to one of the guy. But the problem is we don't have anything that alter the damage of a spell, nor do we have any inspire effect that is related to fire or to spell, and everyone is above 3 health. So this is not killing anyone, right? Okay, so the 4th possible action is to just end the turn, but nothing will happen unless there are some mystery that I don't know yet, which is very unlikely. So the final action is the only one which makes sense, that which is we should attack into something. And these two guys is not doing anything. And when I first saw this board, I think the Queen of Jack could be pretty important because it will summon yellow Jack. And then I go, oh come on, Citus, are you drunk? It's after enemy plays a unit, not summoning a unit. So this guy is actually not doing anything. So Bill is not doing anything when he get killed. So the only possible gain action is to attack one of these three guys. So at first, I guess the only play that makes sense is to hit this guy, because unless it triggers something before another unit dies, and it also free up some board space. So for example, if I kill Timber now, it will kill my Totem and my Rumble. And the Totem should die first because it's a rightmost unit. So it will draw 3 1-cost unit, which invalidates the Rumble's effect because our board will be full. So the third 1-cost unit and the 3-cost unit will not get summoned. So we should at least clear board space before anything further happen. So this should not be the solution. And this is probably not a solution for the same reason, because you have a Gravekin on the board. So killing this Totem will actually both Totem will summon you 6 units at most. So we should try to find a way to release as much slot on the board as possible. So after staring into the sandbox for some 3 or 4 minutes, which I should have really not done that, not on stream, I attack into the cascade. And then I was so confused because it drew 2 cards from OOD, and he had fucking 7 cards in the deck. And because there was a miscommunication about the puzzle link, so I'm worried about if Noblesse is giving me the correct link. So I asked him in the Discord private message, and then he just he just kind of revealed the answer for me. So I will show you his deck. So basically this is a troll submission, and this guy is putting 727 at anywhere that is possibly to be able to prove number. You see there's even 727 here, and the greatest chain reaction of all time is actually to play a doubling cube, which give you 2 doubling cube, and you can play all doubling cube. Also okay. So the intention of this fireworks is to troll Mr. Citus, who will try to figure every possible way to solve a puzzle, and eventually he will find out this is just a huge scam, and most likely he will burst into love, which I love, which I just did, and the smile on my face is probably his fireworks. So good job at doing that, Mr. Noblesse. Okay, so we are going to take a look at the next submission from Mr. Lucky Cross. So the name is Festival Firework Happy 2023. So happy 2023 to you or the chat. Okay. So let's check his instruction. It says play Grave Reel on Festival Canon, and anything you would like to add, it says, sorry, past submission had a broken link, hope is still valid. Oh, okay, so this is actually submitted after the deadline, but I'm not going to force the rule if we are failing to submit the link because it's kind of unintentional. I guess it's because the sandbox feature is still in the alpha, so there's that. So he is asking to use the Grave Royal on the Festival Cannon. So this will kill it and trigger the death effect in our graveyard. I see 2 Wisdom units, so I guess they are both Quadra. And he had a Grave King, so the cannon will be triggering twice, which deal 12 damage and kill the this Rumble and that's 2 other Rumbles, and then summon 3 cost units from our deck, and then we will at least get 2 Quadra triggers. I'm not sure if the 3rd card in the graveyard is also Quadra, but it will. The 2 Quadras should be able to kill Vanessa and Rumble and both Quadra on the opponent field. And also, I see a lot of. I guess these are all green zone, so it's very likely that we are going to take a lot of damage from the Longboy because we have a Cloud God here, which will kill every single green zone that come back and kill the Longboy summon afterward, unless he's going to pull something nasty from his deck. Actually, he has 23 cards in the deck. This is pretty weird because only Rumble will be able to pull something from the deck. So I guess he had modified the cost of some unit to 3, and Grave King will be pulling 2 3 cost unit. And the heals of hero is also really interesting. We have 57 heals, and the opponent has 93. These cards have been put into the graveyard, so they should come in vanilla form, which means no life steal or something like that. And we have 5 Rumbles, but only 6 in the deck. So the units that got pulled by Rumble should not be pulling anything further, and that's from deck. And we will not have anything in the grave because we play Grave Royal. So after these Rumbles got sent to the graveyard, I believe there are no cards which revive 5 cost units from the graveyard, if I remember correctly. So these 3 cost units should come with some interesting effect. We have a Cloud Guard already, so we don't really need anything that have summon effect or aura effect that kill enemy unit. So maybe it's damage related. If it's Festival Cannon, if all 5 cards is actually this comes with Anima, so maybe let it have something to do with Anima, such as Scorpio or Hope. But Festival Cannon does not make sense as well because we already have a Cloud Guard, and this is too. I have an idea, guys. I guess. Okay. I don't know if this is cheating. Actually, if you mouse over onto the deck, you see the element. So this is kind of cheat. I should take that in mind. I should not look at the element. So that being said, because I already see there are 6 dark units, so I am making a guess that all of the units in our deck is Blood Letter, and he's playing the Longboy Blood Letter interaction. And that being said, I think the Rumble is going to pull something that also deal damage to our hero, so that it trigger more. It makes more Blood Letter triggers. So probably both. If he use vanilla card, I guess it's both. So let's play Grave Royal and see if I make the right call. So this will kill his unit first. Actually, Actually, the animation is somehow skipped. I don't know why, but the chain from Crossra has been skipped by the game. What are you doing again? Oh, it's another Vanessa. Okay, so I failed this one. Oh, it actually makes sense because their unit come first and our Broadletter comes second. So I am correct about the Broadletter part, but I am wrong about the 3-cost unit he chose to put in his deck. Yeah, that makes sense because we have to have all the Broadletter on the board before they are doing damage. Okay, so I failed that one. Okay, so the Vanessa from the deck pull more greenstone on the board, and we just kill, I believe, 4 greenstone and 1 longboard, and this guy should summon 5 more longboard, and then they will be killed by Cloud God. Oh, this is a very long fireworks. Okay, so let's just sit back and enjoy the rest of the fireworks. This is gonna take a while. It's pretty cool that it comes with 3 different colors. The death trigger from Longboy is blue, and the effect from Broadletter is red, and then the lifesteal effect from Broadletter damage is pink. So it's kind of colorful, you know. Oh, we killed all Longboy already. Okay, so after the fireworks, we have 99 heals and our Optum have 33 heals. So no hero is harmed in these fireworks. Okay, so this one is from Mr. Lucky Cross. I don't know if I spelled your name correctly from the chat. And it's a cute fireworks and a pretty long one. I think it's the longest one up to now. And it's pretty colorful, so I like it a lot. Okay, so next one is from Mr. Mentalist. I don't know this player as well. And Mentalist, if you are in the chat, feel free to say hi to everyone else. Oh, I actually opened the wrong link again. Let me copy the correct one. This is inspired by Mr. Mentalist. I guess he's not in the chat. I try my best to pick a nice timing for everyone to enjoy the event, but I have to make a compromise. So if you are watching VOD, I'm really sorry that we cannot have you on stream, but we still enjoy the submission from your puzzle. So let's see his instruction. The game action: play Hex Door on the 2/2 Grasping Maiden. So we have a 2/2 Grasping Maiden. And anything you would like to add? It's a happy 2023. So I will express the Happy New Year for Mentalist to everyone in the chat. Okay, so let's check this puzzle. We have a Sky's Mantis, which is I never think that anyone would use this card in the event. So he is already surprising me. We have no card in the graveyard, and we have a very big totem and very big grave king. I don't know why they need so much health. And we have 2 Grasping Maiden. Grasping Maiden is actually one of the nice card in this event because the summoning effect is from her death effect, and you can do some really interesting trend action with the Grasping Maiden. So we have 6 cards in our deck, but I don't really see a way to summon anything from our deck unless this grasping maiden is going to summon something for us when they die, which is likely. And the opponent also have 4 cards in their deck, which is also weird because they have a totem and they have a grave king. So when totem die, it should summon 6 1-cost unit from their deck. So maybe they will have to draw something from VOD. I don't know. Okay, so I'm not really sure what will happen in this puzzle actually. Holy fuck, this looks very creative. I actually also noticed a very strange setting. This town golem is modified. Its element is air. I am not really. So, the first thing. But yeah, I guess it's probably because the fate, because he want to but it doesn't make sense because we can only make 1 gain action. This guy is nuts. I'm not sure why he's doing. Okay, let's wait. So the first guess from me is that one of the grasping maiden is going to summon Orban because the heal power and heals is set to 3, which is really weird. And also the fact that these 2 units come with the same amount of power and heals and they are so high, if this is ever making sense, I guess these two guys are being killed simultaneously. This looks so absurd that anything can happen. Yeah, I think he probably modified a lot of cards. That's my guess. Okay, so I'm giving up on this one. So my call is that this guy actually make some sort of mistake, and when we play this card, something janky will happen instead of excellent fireworks. Maybe this is a kind of impolite, but I don't really mean to express anything negative just for the streaming effect. So if you are looking, if you are watching Mr. Mentalist, I am going to say you are just making some janky plays with your submission. If this somehow actually works, it's my vote 100%. Okay, so let's play Hextall on the Grasping Maiden. And it's 1 cost actually, so it will get copied 3 times by Town Golem as well. I thought this is for the Inspire triggers, but also Town Golem. Wait, so okay, so the first one is open and it will kill. What is why is that trigger? So what this is what the hell? Wait, this, oh, did you guys see the final? I got to pause for a moment and do an experiment. Sorry guys, because this is really I am speechless right now. This is killing me. So is that I noticed the animation from open got changed to something like clapback or slash. So is it actually possible that every element have different animation? And this guy's, hello Mentalist, are you a deaf? Are you a deaf, sir? Like, do any of you actually heard about this elementalist guy? And Nentalist. Do I have earth already? Yes, I have earth. Dark, light, air, earth. So metal and mine. Metal and mine. So this is fire lab. Oh my god! Oh my god! If I know this, I can create a lot of. Oh, so water and earth are the same. Oh, the air is also the same. Light, but why is so a metal? So only fire and light has special effect. I don't know who this guy is. You are a genius. I don't read. We should. We need to replay the puzzle. Actually, wait. Let us check the graveyard. So the totem. Did the totem pull 3 desert golem? Where is this vegetable candle coming from? Okay, so let's okay, so this guy is modifying a lot of attribute, actually elements on the unit, so that the fate will draw the unit in the sequence he desires. And this guarantees the summoning sequence of Desert Golem, because this will summon their leftmost unit from the hand. So he put the air unit in the leftmost position, so the yellow jack will be played first, and the Flank Rider, which got modified to dark, will be played second, and then the totem will be played third. I guess this is important to guarantee his kill sequence. Okay, so let's play again and let's focusing on the board. And this guy just called his Sandbox Inspire. What a chat. Okay, so up to now it's all normal stuff, and this will summon 2 Orban because we have a Grave King, and this Orban fires something to his hand, which is kind of I don't know what's happening. And then the third why is there 3 Orbans? And this kills these 2 guys. And is that effect trigger first, and which pull the yellow jack and the Flank Rider, and the 2 leftmost unit is both Festival Cannon. Okay, so his totem is pulling 1 new Grave King and 2 Festival Cannon, and the Death Golem is from the final death effect of Grasping Maiden. So one of the Grasping Maiden is actually no, it's from our Grasping Maiden, because we get also 3 Grasping Maiden with hate, with fate. So this retrigger give him 3 Desert Golem, I believe. Okay, let's just replay one final time to check if we solve all the sequence in this puzzle. Oh wait, no, this summon Orban, right? This shows summon Orban. So why is there 3 Desert Golem? Yeah, this is Orban. So this is 3 Orban. That's why we are seeing 3 Orban after this trigger. Then it's 4 cards. So 2 of the Desert Golem is from Grasping Maiden and 1 is from Totem. And the Totem summon exactly 4 units because the board is full. So he's hiding 1 Grave King, 2 Festival Cannon, and 1 Desert Golem in his deck. That is the solution, I believe. Okay, so someone asked me to drink water. Thank you. Okay, so the final boss stage is not very how do I pick a word from it? It's not very impacting, but the puzzle is really cool. So well done, Mr. Mentalist. Today I learned something new actually from watching at this Sandbox. Really insane stuff. Okay, so we are going to the next one, which is from PCR. PCR is actually a professional Hearthstone player in my club before, but I believe he's not playing Hearthstone anymore. And I asked him to help me to join this event because we are not getting as much submission as the season 1. So the context is that he was a Loi player and he used to be actively playing ranked, but he is not playing as much as before. But as far as I know, he only played Loi, so we should be able to see some Loi card. So the name of the puzzle is Dance by PCR. And let's check his instruction. Kill the tree with anything you would like to. And anything you would like to add is empty. Okay, so I already see a lot of cards that's not in Loi. That's interesting. And he used my favorite card, Minstrel. And he has a lot of cards in his hand, and with Minstrel. So I already want to guess that this is related to Desert Golem because we cannot play Primal Clash. So there's that. So many nice units. I guess you are referring to the 69. He put a lot of 69 for no reason actually. Okay, so he has exactly 3 units in his deck. So that indicates after the totem trigger, we will not be able to get any unit from graveyard or from deck because any other graveyard and deck is empty. And the first trigger after totem dies should at least kill these 2 Grasping Maiden, otherwise the chain reaction will not continue. And we also have a Grave King, so this guy will be triggered twice. So if anything interesting is happening, I guess at least one of the trigger is going to kill more units on the board. So, but no. Because it's impossible to get any units further from a deck or from graveyard because they are literally known, and you cannot cheat cost in the graveyard. If anything went into the graveyard, it will stay in its banana form. So for example, after totems or Grasping Maiden is put into the graveyard, I believe there are no cards that will be able to revive them with summoning effect of death triggers. So we are not summoning anything new. So I also noticed that we have 3 Grasping Maiden with the same state, and also we have a Grave King as with the same state. So my guess is that before the game ends, these 4 units will die at the same time, which trigger these Grasping Maiden at the same time. And also, the fact that he had exactly 6 cards indicates that we are getting 6 Desert Golem from Grasping Maiden, and then all of the cards in his hand will get summoned. I guess this is a reasonable approach. Or actually, his Minstrel is also with the same state as this guy. So these 9 kills looks like 3 open triggers. So my guess is that one of the cards from totem is open, and one of the card inside this Graceful Maiden is also open. So this is 1 open and this is 2 open. So we have 3 open triggers in total, which will kill everything on the board. And in the end, we will get 6 Desert Golden, and he will summon 6 unknown units. So the rest of the mystery is that what is hiding in the totem. We still have 2 slots for them, and what is hiding in one of the Graceful Maiden. So when this die is summon a new open which kill these 2. So this one trigger first and this one trigger second. So if there are anything interesting, it will be in this one, and then open will kill them both. And these 2 open will kill everything else. So my guess is that, wait, let me quickly check the in-game calendar. Oh, actually this is cheating. No, I don't want to cheat. Okay, so I'm doing it. I guess this totem will summon an Orban and 2 Scroll Keeper, and there are 2 Scroll Keeper hiding in this Graceful Maiden, and 2 Orban hiding in this Graceful Maiden. So this Scroll Keeper effect will trigger first, and also this will trigger twice. So he will mulligan his hand 4 times, which gives his hand probably +8/+8. And then we will summon 6 Desert Golden, and he will summon 6 Yellow Jack, which kill all of the Desert Golden. This is my guess. Okay, so we can kill the totem with our hero, and we can also kill Scorch. Let's use Scorch for the firework sake. Okay, so it's open and 2 Scroll Keeper. And then more Scroll Keeper. We are doing excellent in this sandbox, guys. So these are killing everything else. Nail it, Mr. Pisia. We get, oh, it's not Yellow Jack. It's actually Frank Ryder. Okay, so he wants to kill the poor Lotus, which is very not nice, but it's still a cool puzzle. I guess I will count it as passed because we almost get everything right, but it's kind of impossible to guess which is in his hand, because it can be, I mean, it can be Yellow Jack, it can be Bolt, and it can be Frank Ryder for sure. Is there anything else? I guess not. It's probably these 3 units, one of them, but I don't know which one should be then. Okay, so this is dance from, this one is so precisely calculated, cool. We can actually replay it again. This time I'm killing it with my Lotus, and as you can see, the end turn button is grayed out because that means someone already died. So that's actually a good reason for him to choose a lot of 69, because the numbers are all set precisely. Why doesn't he make this Desert Golden 6/9 as well? And also, I guess he can make this Rank Rider 6/9 as well. I don't know why he is not doing that. But if he does that as well, this will be so cool, because you will see 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 6/9 here. He could have decreased the Rank Rider attack in deck by 1, right? Yeah. Actually in his hand. So I guess that is absolutely possible. Also that these Desert Golden as well, but for some reason he did not do it. I don't know why. Okay, so this is a dance from Mr. Pisia. Thank you. And then the final one is from my own So I also want to join this event. So if you like my puzzle, please vote for me. If I win, I will give myself a golden fireside, which means I will not be able to spend $20 to buy a fireside to send to a winner, which is kind of okay. I'm just joking. I don't really care, but yeah, I also make my own submission for this one, but I guess everyone's submission is so beautiful. So I don't think my 5-word is that cool anymore. Before I think I made a kind of decent firework, but not anymore. So really thanks all the excellent participants for submitting. Can you get what it does? Oh, actually, this is my own puzzle. So the chat, you can guess what happened, and we will do a giveaway or some kind of reward stuff if you are guessing something that makes sense for my fireworks. Okay. So I'm not going to give you any additional hint. We have what we had in the screen, so you can start guessing what would happen in the puzzle. Okay. So I will take the chance to drink some water. Is there anyone brave enough? We have a swamp water with frostbite, festival cannon with frostbite, and both 2/2 with armor, and body snapshot, which is 1/1, and Grasping Maiden. I cannot mouse over on it, otherwise you will see who is hiding inside the Grasping Maiden. And also the second festival cannon, but this one is with God for some reason, I don't know why. And the Upland boy is kind of similar. He has a Misalatron, which might be important or might not. Also a Swamp Walker with 2/2 frostbite and armor, and Grappling 2/5 frostbite and armor. So Blank Handle, do you want to make any guess? In the grave we have Beloved and Lab, which kind of act as a favor card. They are not doing anything. So I guess this is probably Stream Wind or Brewery how much heals on Misalatron. Misalatron is 1/1. You may try refreshing. So we have one players in the chat that would like to make some guess. So let's wait him. Let me also take the chance to check if my OBS is doing anything weird. It says my connection is excellent right now, so I guess Mr. Blank Handle is having some network issue. So the problem is the way this puzzle is designed is not that friendly to make guesses, because as you can see, I hold the Primal Clash, and what would be pulled from opponent's board is determined because we have a Misalatron. So he will be summoning his highest cost unit, but it can literally be any unit. And with this board state, it doesn't really give a lot of hint. So I think you also will not have an idea of what I'm going to get in my deck. So all the thing you know is that I'm not reviving anything from my graveyard because my graveyard is empty. And maybe the opponent will be reviving something from his graveyard, we never know, because if you take a look closer, you should be able to tell the 4 cards under the left is from agility. So maybe there's something will be revived. But again, with this board, there's really nothing you can do. It can literally be any card. So since Mr. Blank Handle is kind of having connection issues, we will just play the card and the fireworks. So the card is our favorite Cloud Guard. And then we will see a lot of pew 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 triggers. And then Cloud God will be killing anything coming from the deck and suicide himself in the process. And the death trigger will actually wait. I guess the triggering sequence is kind of messed. Okay, so this is my 5 wolf. So let's explain again. The body snatcher actually kidnapped one of the festival candle, and I have to give everything armor so that I can control the trigger with Swarm Walker, so that it will not kill anything accidentally. So when I'm making this puzzle, I really learned that the triggering sequence is very important, because in the first version of this sandbox, this Grasping Maiden actually is 2/9, and in the perfect RNG, it should be killed by the Swarm Walker triggers when Swarm Walker die together with 4 other units. But when I try to replay the sandbox for a couple of times, I noticed that the sequence that Rumble draw units from the deck actually matters. So if Quadra is at the left side, 2/9 Grasping Maiden will not work. It only works if it is at the right side, because it does matter to the sequence of this Vanessa, Timber, and the Quadra itself get killed. So in some cases, this will not get killed by Swarm Walker triggers, so Lloyd will stay alive. Because if this is not killed by Swarm Walker triggers, it will take a hit from Festival Candle. So in the final version, I changed its health down to 7, so I don't have to worry about the sequence. So this is also a reason I try to host this event for you guys. The first reason is Sandbox is really a good place to learn how the cards in Skyward interact. Even so, I think 99% of the time it does not really matter in your real game. But in that 1% left, it would be able to help you in a real game to find a diesel or to avoid a diesel next turn, probably. And I think Skyward is not the greatest game we have seen, but it is really a decent game with robust system, and consider the fact that it is actually a crypto game that make it even more precious. And I haven't seen any decent TCG who had decided to open the Sandbox feature to its players, because this really has a lot of ups and downs. So releasing such features usually mean it comes with risk. So I'm really happy that Horizon Blockchain Games is a company that is willing to take such risk and open this feature to all of the players. So I will try my best to handle events for this greatest feature. Fake news. I played the Sandbox and Cited still destroy me in later. I mean, I spent at least 100 hours in Sandbox. Probably several hundreds, but I didn't count. Okay, so that's all the submissions from today, and I will post a link in the Twitch chat now. If you are still here in the chat, please click this link and pick your favorite Sandbox. You can vote for multiple one, and then we will pick the winners from the result of your vote. And if you join the vote, you will be also qualified into the giveaway event after the whole event concludes, where I draw the winner from a spinner that all of you will be seeing on my screen, and give away gold cards and silver cards. So please help us to decide the winner, and also show our support to this excellent fireworks creator. Okay, so just for the quick review for this sandbox, the Henry chat submission is graveyard cleaning service, if I remember correctly, which is a really very green technology that remove all the cards in your graveyard. And then we have the Mr. Manticore, I believe. Is this for Phoenix Fire? And it results in hitting a festival volcano first and release a lot of fire, red and blue fireworks. And then we have an interesting submission from Blank Candle that is the only puzzle that comes with the gain action and the turn. Oh man, can vote for more than one. I think you should be able to vote for more than one. Let me quickly check. Yeah, you can vote for more than one, I believe. Are you seeing the checkbox? Just for the sake of inconsistency stuff. Okay, so let me finish the review of all the submission. So the fourth submission is from Mr. Unreal, and he made a fireworks formed only with timber, so it's a simplistic style fireworks. And then the fifth one is from No Blessed, and it's a mean fireworks, which I'm kind of good with. And then we have a very colorful one from Mr. Lucky Cruz, which used Braletter to deliver red, blue, and pink fireworks for a very long time. And then we have the Inspire from Mentalist, which blow our mind with changing the element with units and make use of them. And then the next one is from PCR. He used a tone of 6-9 unit to deliver the Diesel with Frank Rider. Got it. I thought it was going to be like 1, 2, 3. I have to leave stream to fill out on mobile. Okay, so no problem. And I will wait for another 2 minutes for the vote to come through. So if you have any question or have anything you might want to discuss with the chat or myself, you can type it in the chat now. And then we are going to check who is the winner for this event and run the giveaway. So let me quickly make the voting result into a spreadsheet. Okay, so just for the additional rule that I should have write into the event page. If you actually pick me, I will not join the ranking, final ranking. So if I actually somehow won this event, I will not take anything as the reward. And in case of a tie, I will decide who is the winner. Even so, I can already vote myself, but in case of a tie, I will try my best to decide who is a better one. I really don't want to use the term better, but we have to pick a winner anyway. So it's just what it is, right? So we have to do the cruel stuff. Whose fireworks do you like is very unfair question. I like them all. Yeah, I kind of want to reward all the participants, you know, because they are really making something fantastic. So okay, so here's the deal. even if we say we are only offering rewards for the top 3 submissions, I'm still going to send at very least 1 gold card to everyone who participated in the event. Okay, so if you participated the event and you are in the chat now, I'm going to send you a gold card. Okay, except no bracelets. Of course, he is literally trolling me. So sorry, no gold card for you, Mr. No bracelets. Okay, so we will wait for final 10 seconds. So last chance to submit your vote. Okay, so let me check the voting result real quick. Okay, so I guess I can. Does anyone? Oh, actually, they should not be able to see. Okay, so I will just open the phone page. Okay, so we got 7 votes, including myself, and the winner is Mr. Lagricrus and Mentalist, and the runner-up is Mr. Citus, which is myself, and then PCR and Henry Chess. Okay, so in my personal opinion, I like the Mentalist submission better because he actually teach me something I don't know in his submission, that if you change the element of a card, you can actually change its animation, which is really interesting. I'm not sure if that is intended, but it's indeed very interesting. So despite the fact that I don't really want to say whose fireworks is better, but I have to do it, right? So I will pick Mentalist as the winner of our event, and then Lagicrus is the second place winner, and then I will pick Henry Chess as the third winner because Mr. PCR is my real life friend, so it's really unfair to pick my friend, I guess. And Henry Chess actually is his fireworks is so unique that none of the other submissions share the same category of his style of releasing fireworks, right? So I guess it's pretty safe to call him a winner. Okay. Yeah, the modified cards are beyond my imagination. I know there will be participants who try to modify cards, but I never imagined that someone actually modify cards to this degree. So, like for example, his final open is light, but it does not really matter which element it is, because it will literally do the same thing. But the light open have a different animation than the dark open, and this guy somehow knows that, and he chooses light to draw the lighting shape fireworks as the ending of the puzzle, which is really stylish. So I will give him it, really. So okay, so again, the first place go to Mentalist, and the second place go to Lagicrus, and the third place go to Henry Chess, and every other participant except Noblesse will get a gold card from me. So before we do a giveaway, please bear with me to let me check if anyone is attaching their wallet correctly. Okay, so yes, everyone is giving me that Ledger wallet. So I will send the gold card to everyone after the stream. So if you are watching now, or if you are watching VOD and you are a winner in this event, but you haven't received gold card till tomorrow, please contact Citus /6666 on the Discord, and I will try to get the gold card to your hand. Okay. Okay. So that is for today's event, and then we will. Now we are going to do the giveaway to thank everyone who joined the voting process. So let me find our favorite spinner, and let me put everyone, including myself, to the spinner. Okay, so we are going to spin the spinner twice, and the first one got hit will get a silver flame phoenix plus a silver sky phoenix, and the second player who got hit will get a random gold card from me. And if I hit myself, the reward will be doubled. So for example, if I hit myself in the first run, then I will remove myself from the list, and I will pick 2 winners for the silver cards and 2 winners for the gold cards. Okay. So if I hit myself in the second spin, I will only give 2 gold card spin. Okay. So here's the deal. Let's spin the wheel, and the first winner is, I guess it's Pusa. No way. Okay, Pusa, the mastermind, will get a silver flame phoenix and a silver sky phoenix. And I hope you enjoy the fireworks, which is made from phoenix fire, and no phoenix is harmed in the process. Double it and pass next. No, no way. You are using my silver card. Okay, so let's remove the Pusa from the list and spin again. So Pusa, I'm going to send you the card anyway. If you are going to, you don't need the card, you can do your own giveaway in tonight's reveal stream, I guess. So second spin. The winner of a random gold card is, please don't hit myself, please don't hit myself, is Blank Handle. So Blank Handle is one of the participants in the event, so he will get 2 gold cards in total. So congratulations to the winner of the giveaway, and thank you all for joining the event. And I was pretty worried about the New Year stuff because I guess people is enjoying their holiday, so maybe we will have a lot less submissions for this event, but it turned out to be pretty impressive. I think every fireworks are very special and very beautiful, and we do see some really cool submission that is even beyond my imagination, despite the fact that I have spent hundreds of hours in the Sandbox mode. So it is really a great event. I will give my away on my review stream too. Date to be announced. On that is CTA. No, I'm not sending my gold CTA to anyone. Sorry, sir. Okay, so that's the event today. And reminder for everyone that we will have a review stream from our ambassador, Mr. Pusa, in the chat. I believe in 1.5 hours. I don't know when he will start his stream. Maybe he will do some gameplay stuff or play with the viewer stuff. So do tune in for the Mr. Pusa stream, which should start shortly after I end my stream. Okay, and he's going to review, I believe, 4 new cards from the Hexbound expansion. So if you want to check the hottest new information about the new expansion, you can go to twitch.tv/pusa2010 and wait for him to start the stream. Okay, so it is 5 a.m. due to Pusa stream into my stream. Oh, did you actually sleep, Mr. Blank Handle? or do you get up so early just to join our stream? I guess either of them is really a great support to my event, so I really appreciate it. 好，那so I will explain the Pusa stream in Chinese in the second. Okay, so 那个我们今天还是用英文完成了整段的实况，因为做这种国际化的活动，我比较没办法去使用中文，因为这种活动通常就是要对全球的玩家开放的，所以使用英文基本上是必须的。那如果你是纯中文的玩家，而且你听不太懂英文，还是来看到玩的话，真的很感谢你的参加。那在我们今天活动就到此结束了，然后在我们关台之后，再过30分钟，我们的大使那个 Pusa 2010他就会开台，然后他前1小时应该会玩一些他自己的游戏，或者是跟观众做挑战，然后在我们的北京或台北时间晚上11点的时候，他会开始公布下一个资料片的4张新卡牌哦。所以如果你想要去看这个新卡片的话，你可以在晚上11点准时关注一下Pusa 2010的实况。那如果到时候我还没睡觉的话，我应该也会去看哦，所以我们可以就在他聊天室聊天，虽然应该是不能打中文的。So besides the Pusa stream, I also want to promote the upcoming podcast that Mr. Blankhandle is talking about in the chat right now. So basically, he invited me and Just Add Bacon. So we are basically 3 ambassadors for Skyweaver, and we will be discussing some meta analysis and some personal point of view to specific cards, and maybe share some insight for some specific mulligan, and chat about anything Skyweaver related in this podcast. And each episode will be around 1.5 hours long, and it will be an audio only podcast for now. So I think Blankhandle and Just Add Bacon are really different kind of Skyweaver players aside from me. So I think all 3 of us share very different styles. So it's always a very interesting things to discuss about a game and hear opinion from a player that is of different style from you. So I think generally the podcast has been a great experience. So do tune in to Mr. Blankhandle. I guess he's going to release the podcast like early next week, I believe. So yeah, and I will repeat it in Chinese again. Even so, I think the podcast most likely is not for Chinese audience, because generally we are just not as good as native speakers in English. 好，那个现在聊天室有一位 Blankhandle， 他也是 Skyweaver 的大使。然后最近我跟他还有那个 Just Add Bacon， 另外一个Skyweaver 的大使会合作一个 podcast 节目，然后会是纯英文的哦，因为他们一个在美西，一个在美东，应该都是美国人或加拿大人啊。Just Add Bacon 好像是德州人，然后所以我也只能跟他们说英文哦。然后我们会在里面讨论一些跟 Meta 相关的事情啊，然后或者是对几张特定卡片的看法，然后我们应该会有一个环节是他会挑出几个起始手牌，然后我们3个人可能会有不同意见哦，就是你在这8张牌里面你要怎么留4张，然后为什么留，去讨论这些东西哦。虽然它是一个纯英文的节目，但是如果你的英听过关的话，我觉得它应该还是会是一个就是蛮有机会听到一些来自不同玩家的对 Skyweaver 的理解的节目啊，所以敬请关注。Okay, so that's all for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming, and I think I will also join the Pusa stream. So we'll see you around and see you in the Pusa stream as well. Good night and have a great year, great new year, everyone. See you around.